Welcome back, Dragon Ball fans. If you guys tuned into last weekend's Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour, you will know that we got quite a bit of info regarding a few Dragon Ball games. Today, I want to focus on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. That is probably the most hyped Dragon Ball game to be announced for the future. Unfortunately, we do not have a release date just yet, which I'm sure everybody was waiting for some sort of info about that. But at least we got another trailer for us to see the beauties that this game will possibly be. And that's besides the little glitches that everybody's been posting on Twitter with Goku's hair falling off. But unfortunately today, I'm not here to really break down the trailer because there's not really much to talk about in terms of, I guess, dissecting the trailer, because it's, like I said, only thing we can really see here is their transformations, which, by the way, look beautiful. And there's a lot of references that they put to the old Tenkaichi games. I might, if y'all are interested in some of that, I might make a video about that, about all the references that they had, they put in this game that look a lot similar to the, I guess, the frames they had in the old Tenkaichi game. But what I really want to talk about today is the roster and how that is going to look. So as you saw in the beginning of the video and at the end, there is a little, I guess, a map or a little, cluster of profiles, which are the characters that will be in the game. I'm not too sure if, the size will change or this is their a final, decision of how big the roster is going to be. I kind of want to sit here and talk about how it's pretty much going to look, and also what this means for DLC. So the first point I want to bring up is how many character slots are going to be for one character. And by this I mean, if you are familiar with the early Tenkaichi games, you've heard that infamous phrase, Goku mid. So yeah, that's referring to Goku early, Goku mid, Goku end, which is him through the stages of Dragon Ball Z. So if they intend to keep that going, I would say that Goku will most likely take up either 4 or 5, because you gotta think about Dragon Ball Super Goku. That's something that wasn't in the Tenkaichi games. And then you gotta think about Dragon Ball GT Goku. So even though that's kind of different from, because he's a little kid, but still, Goku alone will at least take up 5 slots. So, and same thing for Vegeta, because he's had a lot of storyline and character development behind him too. Even though they never called him Vegeta early, mid, and end in the Tenkaichi games, he had various models or various transformations throughout the game as well. So he probably get a lot of slots as well. But for most characters, I feel like they won't take up that many slots. I think looking at this map right here, we can probably see we see the ones that are already been announced in games. In the trailer, like Jiren, for example, you got Broly, Krillin, 17, all those characters that we've already seen in the very first trailer that we had. But like I was trying to say, I don't think they'll be taking up that many slots. Actually, I just noticed this, but some of the slots are just transformations. Let's hope that they do not do that when it comes to the final character list, because that's just unnecessary slots that I shouldn't be taking up. As you saw in the previous clip from the character roster from the Tenkaichi 3 game, is you click on the actual character, it opens up another menu which gives you the transformations. There's no confirmation right now of that this is the actual character layout. It's just the only thing we got so far, so we have to take everything with a grain of salt. But I really do hope they don't use each slot for a transformation, because that would be a literal waste of space. I'm fine with them using different variations of the character for different slots. Honestly, if it were me, I would take a page out of the Raging Blast books. They only had one Goku, one Vegeta, but you can customize their moves or outfits make them play like as if there was, you know, Goku and Goku mid, Goku early. Like, you know, they had that option if you ever played in the Raging Blast game. So as far as DLC goes, that's still kind of a touchy topic because I'm not really sure what they could possibly do other than the stuff that we have not seen. And the two things that we have not seen that have not been animated, mind you, I know a lot of people were thinking, oh, Ultra Ego, and that's what I said too. So I think Ultra Ego and, you know, the manga and Black Frieza, everything from the manga should be DLC. But like, we gotta take a step back and think, where are the Super Saiyan 4s? We haven't seen them show off the Super Saiyan 4s at all, or nobody from GT for that matter. So makes me wonder if GT could possibly be the first DLC. Or, as I said in my previous video, you know, we got the Broly movie, but we haven't seen anything from Beast Gohan, like the superhero movie. So either one of those could be DLCs, which is I hope would be DLC. I don't mind that being DLC. I would kind of hate if GT ends up being DLC, only because we've had them in previous games as a standard, you know, addition to the game. So it would kind of be shocking not to have GT just right off the rip having the game. But I mean, if they want to make that DLC, I guess, you know, maybe that could be something I start off with, just as a DLC pack 1. I guess I don't know. I guess y'all let me know how y'all would feel about something like that. But I just feel like that's kind of, you know, cheating us. You know, because since we've had GT in the game since what, the second Tenkaichi game, so I feel like they should definitely put GT in the game without DLC. But that's my thoughts on the character roster. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that they should, if this were to be the final layout, you know, of how the character roster will be, are y'all happy with it? Do you think that they should be making changes? And like I said, with DLC, what do y'all think DLC would look like for this game? That's all I have for you guys today. If you guys are interested in more videos, like for instance my Kakarot video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.